lesson is the same first drill as I do in all of my skates. It's a classic Neil Conway goalie drill. The net is in the middle and he can walk either way around the net. He could shoot with or against the grain. The goal of this drill is to stay square, not drop early, and to not get beat on the shot. Staying square means not getting ahead of the shooter, keeping a slight delay with the guy and holding your feet. This baits the shooter into shooting the direction he is going into, so you could slide or move on your feet into the shot a lot easier. In the warm-up drill are the building blocks to a lot of the drills done in this lesson. This drill is the warm-up drill but with an extra option. Shooter 1 walks across to the side and can either shoot or pass to shooter 2 for a shot. This drill makes you respect the shot but also anticipate the pass. Building off the last drill again here, after shooter 2 receives the pass, he can either catch and shoot, walk down low for a bad angle shot, or just pass it backdoor to shooter 1. This drill forces the goalie to anticipate multiple different options similar to what is seen in the game. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a professional trainer in any way. The workouts I do is because of what I've been told and what I've seen, and I just want to share the results that work with me. So without further ado, here's my split. I'm going to put it on the screen right here. If you just want to look more into it, pause it. I was tagged in a Reddit post about like what type of workouts people usually do, like professional athletes that are goalies. So I just kind of want to dive into what do I do. So chest and back really don't correlate with my performance on the ice, but I like to work out. It's a lot of fun. I can bench over 225, weird flex, but it's a lot of fun. Here's an example chest workout I do. I do add some back into it, but I usually don't do too much back because I usually run out of time. I gotta go to school. As you guys have obviously seen from my different videos, my leg workouts are different. The three main components into my leg workouts are isometric, eccentric, and plyometric. For those of you that don't know or only kind of know what those three things mean, I will put them on the screen right here. Basically, isometric is just, injury prevention, working on muscles that don't really expand that much. Plyometric is basically just doing jumping stuff. And eccentric is you can do any exercise with the eccentric. It's just working on the negatives. Any of the stuff that I do for legs can be directly correlated to doing upper body as well. You can do an eccentric bench press. But as you guys have seen my leg workouts, they're completely different from most people. I'm not a bodybuilder when it comes to legs. Only when it comes to chest, I just want to get big just for fun. Now, when it comes to shoulders and arms, again, it doesn't really correlate that much on the ice. I'll just do some overhead shoulder press for arms, standing or sitting, and then I'll do some flies. But arms are a lot of fun too. Here is an example arm workout I like to do, depending on the day. Sometimes it changes. And again, for all these different workouts, I'm not putting the sets or the weight because something different day to day. So, example, during the season, I wasn't going anything above 135 for front squat when I was doing legs, but now it's off season. Sometimes I'm maxing out at 270, or sometimes I'm putting 225 on the bar and adding 45-pound chains on each side. So, depending on the day, either I want to go really, really heavy or really light, and it just kind of varies.
Thing I have not really discussed on this channel yet are my eating habits. Now, for people that know me in real life outside of, this channel, they know that one thing about me is I take my diet and my nutrition very seriously. I feel like ever since I've started taking my nutrition more seriously, I've noticed an edge on the ice. So My macronutrients breakdown looks like this: 35% carb, 30% protein, 35% fat. Now, I should say that I'm not a nutritionist and that I'm not an expert, so please take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm not a professional. Anyways, I calculated on a website called Calorie Calculator that my calorie deficit is between 2,600 and 3,000 calories based on my active lifestyle, hockey, training, and everything like that. Now, I understand I just went on a huge rant about different foods I eat, but you're probably wondering, how am I able to track all this information? I use an app called MyFitnessPal app. This is a really common app that other people who track their macros also use. You just scan the barcode. It has multiple different restaurants in there that if you go out to eat, you can just type it, and has different generic ingredients that you can just type in as well. So it's a very useful tool to use. I still like different foods. I like junk food just like anyone else, but it's finding a balance and replacement. So instead of having, maybe Lay's chips, I'll have the baked Lay's chips, or instead of having burgers, I'll have a turkey burger. And here's a list of more examples of different foods that I find healthy alternatives to. So to wrap up this video, I explained why I do what I do on the ice, why I do what I do in the gym, and what I do in the kitchen in order to stay fit. I really appreciate everybody watching this video. I understand there was a huge delay on it coming out, but with schools and finals coming up and me about to graduate from college, that had to take more importance. But if anyone has any questions at all about my nutrition, my workouts, hockey lessons, please let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to answer it. See you guys next video, and I really hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.